Welcome. Let's do a little test. First of all, can you guys hear my audio? I haven't used YouTube Live before. I'm going to be adjusting the camera a little bit here. Oh, I think we've got to go this way. Hang on. Bear with me, bear with me. Tripod's failing. There we go. Right, Taryn can hear me. Good, thank you, Taryn. Right, here we are. We're live. We're live. Just waiting for my... Oh, there we go. I can see the live chat. Welcome. Welcome to the 7th annual CrossFit Chiltern Open. I've rebranded it to CrossFit Chiltern just because it's easier for those new members to know what I'm talking about. Limitless, obviously, is the parent company I set up, but we are going to be the CrossFit Chiltern Open from now onwards. And this is the draft. I'm going to try and be clever today and rely on the live chat to help me with today's draft. It could be the downfall of me, but we shall see how we got on. I won't linger on for too long. I feel like I'm going to tuck my shirt on first because it's like I'm a mess on camera there. Let's get tidy. Now I'm in landscape mode, portrait mode. This is the setup that we have. We've got a 3-screen setup here. Okay. And what I've done for the draft this evening is I have divided the membership into, how many groups we got? 12 groups of 8. This year we've got 4 captains. So that means we are going to have 2 players picked from each group for each team. If you aren't aware, the 4 captains are this year. We've got a co-captain team, team 1, which is Ella and Stuart. We've got Jen Lowe as captain of the, she's already chosen her colour, of the blue team. Sarah Minty is captain of the next team that has an undecided colour. And Tao Lev is the captain of team 4. Ella and Stuart have a coach helping them. They have Steve and Helen helping them as coaches. Jen has Helen Milton. Jen has Helen Livingston and Rita Cox as her coaching team. Sarah Minty has Taryn and Nick for their coaches. And Tal has Ali and Ben. You can all see me the right way. Good. Okay, great stuff. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, give you some important dates for your diary. The challenges start on the 1st, what's the week of that? The 6th of February, Monday the 6th of February. As you may well know, I will be in Tenerife then, but don't worry, I have access to the internet, so I'll be setting our challenge then. Prior to that, when you get selected into your teams, I will be assigning team colours shortly. When you get selected into your teams, your captain will contact you via WhatsApp and let you know what the team colour is, or you should know what team colour is by now. And then you'll talk about what you're going to do in terms of clothing and stuff. I'm going to be sorting out some shirts that you guys can order. If you want to wear some official team shirts, you guys can do your usual designing of a team logo, and then we'll have the CrossFit Chiltern Open across it. So you'll have something that you can kind of wear in posterity, and we'll try and keep the logos not too offensive, so they can be worn in the future. The other dates to remember are the dates of the Open, which is the 17th of February, which is the first Friday. That's the first Friday we do the workouts. The 16th is when they announce it. The 24th, and I believe it's the 2nd of March. I always get confused with February, but I believe that Friday anyway. So be ready for those weeks. And if you can be available for March the 11th, Saturday, March the 11th, that is the finals day. We're doing that basically, which would mean it's March the 4th, which would mean it's March the 3rd for the final workout. That's the finals day where all the teams are going to get together for one giant workout. So if you're available to that, keep that date in your diary. It's a couple of hours on a Friday lunchtime-ish. And then if you want to come out and have drinks in the evening, it'll be a little social as well. So if you can either do one or the other, try and come along. It's a good chance to get together as a box. Now, let's do the big name players first. Those of you that aren't captains may be aware or may not be aware that how I decided this year to give the captains some choice is to allocate each of the captains. Each of the captains got allocated 1,000 credits. With those 1,000 credits, they could make a blind auction bid for up to 5 players. And they wouldn't know whether they'd succeeded in their bid or not until tonight. Now, we have a few selections that are up for grabs. Let's go through each team's winning bids. So team 1, Ella and Stuart's team, they put in the highest offer bid, so the most expensive player in the auction. They bid 600 and something credits for Jack Bradstreet, so he is in their team. Now, how they got some advice on this was obviously they've got coaches in their team, but also I sent the top 20 players from last year. So they may have picked from that list, knowing that a couple of players in that list have a few injury concerns. I think one of them is also pregnant, so that may have been in consideration when they're picking players. But obviously we know that the value doesn't always come from scoring points in the open in terms of the actual workouts. It also comes from your willingness to participate in the challenges, which are high scoring. Just laughing at the comments. So next up, the other player they managed to get successfully purchased into their team was Stuart Wilson, who's made a comeback late in the year. And much, I'm sure, to Taryn's dismay, her husband Shane has been purchased in the transfer market and will represent Ella and Stuart's team. Team 2. So they were successful in 3 of their 5 bids, but that's because they put all of their money on one man. The next team, Jen's team, they were more balanced in their bidding, but they did put their largest bid on the most bid for player in the auction. I think she received bids from all 4 captains. I may be wrong on that, but it's definitely at least 3. So the most bid for player made it into Jen's team, and that was Amy George. So she will be with Jen, Helen, and Rita. The next player they managed to sign. Now this was maybe a debate at the home, but they did actually sign her husband, Simon. He's part of their team. Hopefully he can rack up some points for them. Now, this is a player that can really split the dressing room. It's a brave decision putting him in your team, and it basically puts together the winning captains from last year. So Gareth Hodgson is back with Amy George, and they'll be in Jen Lowe's team. And finally, they managed to get hold of Ros Banks too. So Jen managed to successfully sign 4 players for their squad. Move to Sarah's team now. So Sarah with Taryn and Nick as their coaches. The second most expensive player, and he was last year's top point scorer, which is why he went for such a high amount of money. And representing Sarah's team, Pete Stevenson. I think that's a good signing, and he's moved on a lot this year, so he could even better scores in the open. We've also got a girl who's had a bit of a comeback to CrossFit. She's back on form and a regular attendee and pretty good at getting involved in the challenges, and that's Kathleen. Now this next pick was a recommendation from Coach Nick. I'm not sure, but I get a feeling that he's had his hand in this one, or maybe Taryn. So Stuart Real Slavicki, he is in the side. We know he's improving and he's very competitive, and we know that's to suffer in workouts, and I'm sure he will get involved in the challenges. Because Sarah's team, they were successful in only 3 of their bids, I assigned 1 random pick for Sarah, where she gave me basically 2 random numbers, and I assigned a random player so we can even the teams out. And she got Steve Gannon into the squad as well. I think actually he's a pretty good point scorer from last year. He was in the winning team last year, so that's actually a pretty lucky random pick there. Now, big Tal's team, so Tal, Ali, and Ben. There's definitely a bit of a evening class theme for their first 2 picks. They picked Maria Jamola, who is always a very active participant in the challenges and is very good at team morale. So I think that's a great pick. Her evening buddy, Martin Thorpe, is also in the squad. I saw both of them tonight, and I think they're going to work really well together, duo. They've also managed to successfully sign the 2023 Limitless Games scale champion, Simon Martin, a member of the prestigious Martin family, one of the OG members here. A good signing into the squad. And then finally, and I think this would have been probably one of my first picks if I was a team captain, because she is very competitive and she will G up the team. She will work hard at getting those players going. So their 4th signing was Anne-Marie. And I think that's, like I say, she brings more than just points to the team. She will bring basically the rallying cry, maybe like a team chairman, you could say. All right. So first of all, let's assign some team colours, because I'm struggling with calling out these names and calling out these colours. So first of all, let's go on the live chat. I've assigned the colours 3 different numbers. I'm just signing it in my head right now. If in the comments, the first, you're going to give me a number between 1 and 3, and this colour will be assigned to Ella and Stu. So give me a number between 1 and 3. First person to stick a comment up. Ooh. Oh. This is for Ella and Stuart. Come on, give me someone call out a number. Just pop it on the live chat. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find a D8. Get my role-playing dice out. Number 2. Thank you, Sarah. So, Ella and Stuart, you are going to be... Oh, get my mouse in. The black team. Beautiful. All right. Give me another number up. Numbers out. Oh, 1 and then 3. Okay, let's go. We're going to go straight into that then. So, Sarah's team, you are going to be the red team. And then Tal's team, you're going to be the grey team. And I picked those colours because I just think people will like to wear those shirts in the future. Too slow, Ella. It was the first comment that came up, and that was Sarah. You're too slow. All right. And we're going to use that same theme. Thanks, Hattie. We're going to use... Stop putting random numbers out. We're going to use that same theme here, and it's going to be pretty chaotic for assigning players for the squads. Now, I'm going to try and move through this pretty quickly. There will be a way for you to check the squads very shortly. It's whatever it comes up on my screen, whatever comes up on my live chat here. There will be a way for you to view your squads, and I'm just going to show you this on Boxmate, just so you can access it. I'll go through Boxmates here, so let me just see if we can get this on my tablet here. If you are on your Boxmate app, it's going to go wrong now. Okay, if you go to the calendar, and then you go up here, there will be competitions. Oh, hang on. I'm jumping the gun. Okay. Down here. Yes, I'm Boxmate Tell. And down in the mine was not been updated. It's updated on my phone. Anyway, I will send you a link for that. But basically, you access the competitions tab, and under the competitions tab, this is my tablet, so I haven't updated this for ages. You will be able to see the CrossFit Chiltern Open. You'll be able to see the teams, and you'll be able to see. You can see this up here. You're going to zoom it in there. It's in backwards, but you'll be able to see the teams where they're assigned on there. Okay, and you'll see the name. So you'll see their name there, and it'll say what team colour. That's on the new and the old version, and that's where we're going to do the scoring this year. So you'll be able to see live leaderboards throughout, which hopefully will save a bit of admin. But I'm sure there'll be some kind of disaster happening during there, and I'll get 50 emails a day. But I'm mentally prepared for the open season. Okay, so let's get moving. I'll be looking up and down on my laptop here. and I'll be calling out names, and I'm going to basically assign them colours on my sheet to be nice and quick as we go along. We're going to go through the 12 pots. I'm going to go pretty quickly through these. What I'm going to ask you to do is when I say, you're going to call out numbers, okay? And as the numbers come up on the live chat, I will assign those to the teams in the order I have on the screen here. So let me just move this. Just moving my spreadsheet around so I can see what I'm doing. All right. So we have 12 pots of 8 players, all right? And these are assigned in the order of attendances. So pot number 12 is the least frequent attendees. Pot number 1 is actually, up to pot number 2. Pot number 1 is actually the remaining 10 players from the top 20 players scoring last year. So you may, in that pool number 1, you may have some people that might not score as many points this year. In pool number 12, these are basically, this is pool number 12 I'm going to pull from now. These are basically the lost, the people that haven't been seen at the box for a while, maybe won't be seen at the box ever again. But there are a couple of PT clients in there, because I need to make the numbers up. So we've put in 3 of the PT clients that attend 3 times a week. They might get a nasty surprise, but I'm sure they'll get involved. And also, but in here, there is, I would say, one name I saw tonight, Aaliyah, she hasn't been around, she's been ill. And she is a really strong competitor. And also a couple of my PT clients, I think, will score some points. So, yes, the group of the lost. Here we are. I just need a number between, just reel off some numbers between 1 and 8, and I'll tell you when to stop. And I'm going to go in the order they come up on my live chat, okay? We're starting with Ella and Stu again, and then we're going to move across. It'll be Ella, then Jen, then Sarah, then Tao's team. Some kind of formula on my spreadsheet here. Okay. Hang on a minute. There's going to be a few, yeah. There's going to be a few. So we've got 2. Right, I'm going to just go. So, first of all, good pick. Whoever picked that, Aaliyah is going to be on Ella and Stu's team. We've got, hang on, stop now. Stop. Losing the live chat. Okay, number 2. We've got Rachel Fisher going in Jen's team. We've got number 5, Lee Widra. Now, if you know Lee, you know that he's going to be a good addition to your team. He is a comedian. And then we've got Damien going in Tao's team. Damien Fisher, again, another one of my PT clients. Let's bring up the live chat again. Stop posting numbers now, guys. You're throwing me. All right, okay, here we are. All right, James is here. Right, then we've got number 3, Natalia. Again, not been seen for a while. It's got to get her in there. And then we've got number 4, Ryan Palmer. That is, if you know Kelly Gorringe, the old coach, that is her boyfriend, and he's not been seen for a long, long time. Now, some of these people, they may end up basically leaving their membership as a result of you sending them an email because they may have forgotten their pay. But that's a price I'm willing to pay for this. And then you've got Neville Hempson. That is Graham and Grace's dad. If you can get him involved, he will be very competitive, and I'd like to get him back in the fold, so it's quite good. And then finally, Ben Roberts. I know Nick's been PTing him. I don't know whether we can get him back in the box. But anyway, if anyone does, before the open starts, decide they can cancel the membership, then don't worry. I will assign a new member to substitute you. All right. We're now going into the less lost, but there's also a couple of teams in here who have entered the open. Well, one has entered the open, and one I'm pretty sure will enter the open. So we've got Helen's son, Noah, in this, and he will be pretty good point scorer, I think, because he's going to be in the teens category. And then we've got guys like Ryan Rook, Mike Smith, Mitch Nicholas, Rahul, Audrey, who is one of the mums of Adam Giles. So we've got a few in there that could be some good scorers. So again, I'm going to say from this moment now, give me some numbers from 1 to 8. I'm waiting for the chat to come up. I don't know if I've just pressed the button. Here we go. Okay. So we're back on Ella's team for the first number that pops up on here. Number 1. All right, that's Lara Connell. She's the teen who's going to represent you, so that'd be good. All right, number 2, Mike Smith is going to be in Jen's team. Stop posting numbers for a second, guys. You're running off my screen. Number 7, Ryan Rook is going to go in Sarah Minty's team. If you can get him in the box, he is fantastic for the challenges. Now, I saw this guy last week, Russell Hughes. He's going to go in Tao's team. He is back. Where's my chat? There we go. Sorry, I'll put that live chat back up. And then we're going to go, where are we now? What number am I on? Oh, a lot of number ones there. We've got Mitch Nicholas going into Ella and Stu's team. I've got number 4, 5, and 8 remaining. 4, 5, and 8 remaining. So pop that up in the chat for me, guys. My live chat's not showing it. Oh, we go. Yeah, I'm still waiting. Still waiting. Come on, give me a number, guys. Right, I'm going to just randomly assign if I don't get a number come up. There we go, number 4. Noah Massey. He's going to go into Jen's team. Strong. Number 5 now coming up. You just got to call out a number between 1 and 8. Number 5. That is Rahul Kapoor. He's going into Sarah's team. And then we've got Audrey. It's going into Tao's team. All right. Hope you're paying attention here. I will put up a little screenshot of the teams as soon as we're done. All right. Now we're getting into people that have been seen at some point in the last couple of months. We have new member Chris Moody. We've got in this draw, Russell Goldman is in this. Michael Reeder is in this. Gareth Lloyd is in this group, and John Beasley. So this could be a strong group in terms of scores from the Open. They just haven't been seen at the box. Michael Reeder is basically permanently on holiday. But if you can get him back in training, then he could be a good point scorer, as could Gareth and Russell. All right. I'm going to do this one in reverse to make it fair. So we're going to start with Tao's team and then I'm going to go right to left. You don't know what I'm doing. I'm just putting on the screen here. But we're going to call it out. So give me some numbers. So I just need a number between 1 and 8. Put them up there as soon as they come in. So Sarah's going in. John Beasley is going to be in Tao's team. He was at the box tonight, so that's good. Then we've got, hang on, number 4. Katie Henderson. I haven't seen her for a while. She's going to go into Sarah's team. What's the next number up? Number 7. Russell Goldman. Woo! Jen's team has got Russell Goldman. Strong. Well, we're on now. Number 6. Ella and Stu have got Michael Reed. Okay. My chat's gone back off. Here we go. Let's get back up. Hang on. Where am I? Number 2. Gareth Lloyd is in Tao's team. Beautiful. Let me tap my live chat to come back on. Sorry, guys. Number 3, Graham Henson is in Sarah's team. Then we've got number 1, Chris Moody, new member, but pretty competitive. He's going to be in Jen's team. And then Kelly Davis is in Ella and Stu's team. So far, pretty balanced. All right. Next group. In this group, we've got a fair few new members. And we've got also some of our more experienced members in there. So we've got Eleanor Evans in there. Kirsty Tui, those names you know. We got Rachel, so James Wilkinson's girlfriend. He's on the chat there. She is in this group. And then we've got Manon, Beverly, Hadley, new member, Alex Vidya, and John Sharkey. So a few people, again, that if you G them up, you never know. Sometimes you do these competitions and you get someone you didn't think was competitive, and they are mega, mega, mega competitive when it comes to a team, and they're willing to do anything in terms of the team challenges, which is what you want, obviously. All right, where am I? Let's go. So we're going to go from Ella across this time. Giving the numbers up. Yes, he's in then. Taryn straight in, number 5. Kirsty Tui is in Ella's team. That is a good pick. Early doors. Number 8, Alex Vajja. Can't pronounce his name, so I apologise, Alex. He's in Jen's team. What have we got now? Number 3. Hadley, you're going into Sarah's team. Oh, sorry, fiance, James. Apologies, I know you're getting married soon. Oh, where's my live chat? Come on. There we go. Number 3, been picked already. Number 1, Shane, that's Beverly. You're going to go into Tao's team. Beverly's away, but hopefully she'll be back for February. So I have numbers left, 2, 4, 6, and 7. 2, 4, 6, and 7. Give me those, one of those. Ooh. Yeah, Beasley is back, Simon. He is back. Get Gareth to the box. That is a good mission. I'm just either waiting for my live chat to update or... Oh, here we are. Sorry. Scrolling up. Right, so I've got 2. Eleanor Evans, you're going to be in Ella and Stu's team. With Michael Reeder. Oh, you got the couple together. That it could end in tears. Okay, then you got number 6, Manon. She is heavily pregnant, but doesn't matter. She can still put some scores in for the challenges, I'm sure. We've got, where am I now? Number 7, Rachel, James's fiance. She is in Sarah's team. And then finally, John Sharkey is in Tal's team. All right. The next group. We've got Sashin, we've got Yash, we've got Adam Cattell, we've got Kat Dawson-Smith, we've got Jenny Griffiths, we've got Elena, we've got Callum Hartley, new member, he's very competitive and he's new. And then we've got celebrity John Robbins also as part of the team. I don't know whether that will mean more points to you. Maybe if you feature on Sunday's podcast or radio station, we might give him some bonus points. I don't know. All right. Next up. Okay, give me some numbers, guys. Let's get through this group. I forget, I've got to refresh this. Okay, I'm going to take this number here. Ooh, Ella's retracted her message. I wonder what she said. Okay, so I've got 4. John Robbins, you're going to be in Tal's team. We've got number 7. Yash, you're going to be in Sarah's team. Number 6. Sashin, you're going to be in Jen's team. Famous for the burpee, the down-up challenge controversy back in the lockdown challenge. Those of you who remember that. Where am I now? Hang on. Where am I? What number am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Number 8, Adam Cattell. You're in Tal's team. Number 1, Callum. Sarah's team. 2 left. We're moving through quickly here. So there's Kat Dawson-Smith, Eleanor Matza. So I need a 2 or a 5. A 2 or a 5. Ooh. I'm going to pick one in a second. Is the live chat updating? Come on, captains. 5. So Kat Dawson-Smith is in Jen's team. And then Elena is in next team, which is Ella's team. All right, we're going to go to the next group. Group of 7. We've got Jerome, Big Jerome, new member Louise, Nathan Halgi-Gogo. I can't really pronounce his name. Nicola Rhys-Jones is in this team. That could be a strong pick. We've got Adam's wife, Susanna. Give me 1 to 8 now. Are we going to start with this? Which Helen? Sorry. Kat Dawson-Smith is in Jen and Helen's team. Jen Lowe and Helen Livingston's team. Apologies. All right, I'm going straight into these numbers here. Okay, we've got number 8, Adam Whitehead. He's going to go in Ella and Stu's team. We've got number 5, Nouri Hussain. It's going to go in Jen's team. Number 2, Louise McMahon. That's a new member. But I think she'll get involved. Then we've got that's going to be in Sarah's team. Then we've got number 5. Oh no, number 5's been picked. Hang on. Number 2, number 1. Jerome is going to go into Tal's team. So again, another one you've got to round up to get to the box because he'll be good when he's there. Number 3, Nathan Halgigo. You can go into Ella's team and also find out how his name's pronounced. We've still got Nicola Rhys-Jones up for grabs. I need numbers 4, 6, and 7. 4, 6, and 7. Oh, I've had a 7 up. I'm going to put that 7 up now. That's Susanna. You're going to go into Jen's team. Number 4. Oh, we had a 6 up first. Number 6, Rory. You're going to go into Sarah's team. And then we've got Nicola Jones in Tal's team. Beautiful. Okay. Next group. We've got Carrie Hodgson, Gareth's wife. Let's hope we can put them together again. James Wilkinson. We've got Mike Whitty. We've got Paul Calvert, Jack Thompson, Harry Vlati, Liz Backhouse, and Chris O'Dell. Not in that order, obviously. All right. Let's go. I'm going to go with the first number that's come up. When was that put up? I'm going to say that first number 7, is Taryn. So we're going to go Paul Calvert. He's going to go in Tal's team. We're going to go number 4, Nick. That's Harry Vlati. He's going to go in Sarah's team. I apologise for any bad pronunciation. We're going to go number 2, Chris O'Dell. He can talk. He's going to go in team 2, which is Jen's team. And then, what else we got here? Where am I? Number 3, Liz Backhouse is going to go into Ella and Stu's team. Then we've got, Number 6, Mike Whitty. He's going to go in Tal's team. Someone picked Jack. Hattie picked Jack's number. Must be fate. He's going to go into Sarah's team. And then we've got number 1. Oh, yes. Carrie Hodgson, you're going to be in the same team as your husband again. Okay. In Jen's team. And then finally, James will be in Ella's team. So they are not going to be together as a couple in the same team. They are competing against each other. All right, we're moving up. We've got Callum Heath, Big Callum. We've got Cedar. We've got James Barkley. We've got Jurga. Got Ray Gurgis, Tom Endersby, Tom Donnelly, and Alonia. We're going to start. Oh no, poor Carrie. Exactly, yeah. But I think Gareth needs a bit of reining in, so bring on Carrie to help with that. All right, we're back on it. Yeah, Taryn's on a roll here. Okay, so in Ella and Stuart's team, we've got Cedar. Then we've got Callum Heath, Big Callum, into Jen's team. Alonia is into Sarah's team. Where are we? Number 3, James Barkley. Tal's team, another tall player, going in that tall squad of players. A lot of number 4 picks there. Number 6, Tom Endersby, star of the Limitless Games. He's going into Ella and Stu's team. Notoriously found asleep in his van midway through the start of the last event. Okay, Ray Gurgis, you're going to go into Jen's team. I've got 4 and 7. Oh, hang on, I've had 4 come up. Sorry, apologies. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I'm going to just go in this order here. We've got Jurga going into Sarah's team. And that leaves Tom Donnelly going into the Tao team. Okay. We're getting into those more well-known names for some of you older members here in this group number 4. Okay, so we're nearly there. We've got 4 groups to go. This team contains Alec Thompson, Imogen Martin, Andrew George, Kat Shaw, Sean Engler, Tom Oakley, John Duca. So a lot of, you might call them big name players, the ones that people know that have been at the box for a little while. Okay, have we started? We've already started, guys. All right, here we go. We'll start with the Tao's squad. So Tao, you've got John Duca in your team. You saw him in the class. You've got a lot of people that are in your class tonight, for some reason, Tao. Okay, Maria, you picked number 2. That's Imogen. She's going to go in Sarah's team. That is a good pick for your squad. Number 4, Kat Shaw is going to go into Jen's team. Competitive team there of athletes. Number 7, that's Tom Oakley. He's going to go into team 1. He's been doing PT with me. He's getting better and better as he goes along. Number 6, Sean Ellingworth. Lovely person. She's into Tao's team. Really, really nice. Always smiling. Number 3, there isn't number 3 left. We've got 1, 5, and 8 left. 1, 5, and 8 left. Apologies if I missed one of the... No, I missed number 1. So 1, 5, and 8 to pick from. I'm waiting. Oh, here we go. They all come at once. Number 5, Rose Jenkins goes into Sarah's team. We've got hang on. Andrew George going into the team with his wife, Amy. And then we've got Alec Thompson going into Ella and Stu's team. Right. Now, group number 3. In this group, we've got Suki, we've got Adam Giles, we've got Sophie Bates, we've got Sally Roper, we've got Karen Kipper, we've got Hattie Smith, we've got Helena Wharton-Cook, and we've got Ed Morgan. So, let's get picking. We're going to start with Ella and Stu's side this time. Yeah, good pick. Alan Thompson's Monday crew. Right, Hattie Smith. You're going to go into the team with Ella and Stu. So you're not in the same team as your boyfriend. You're competing against each other, which is great. Where are we? Number 1, Ed Morgan. You're going to go in Jen's team. Number 8, Adam Giles is going in Sarah's team. Where am I? Number 7, Suki. You're going to be in team of giants, your team, Tal. Okay. Number 2, thanks, Jack. That's Helena. She's going to go, or Helena. She's going to go to Ella and Stu's team. Number 4, Karen Kipper is going to go into team 2, Jen's team. And then we've got number 6, Sophie Bates. That's she is going to go into Sarah's team. So she's not in the same team as her boyfriend, Cal. And then we've got Sally Roper going into Tao's team. That's one of Ali's PT clients. So that is a good combination there. All right. So we're going into the mix of the top 10 most attended and then the top 10 point scorers. There's a blend in here. Yeah, there's the big lads team. Yeah, Team Giant. Group number 2. Here we've got, in this group, we've got Mel Ring. We've got Big James Lee. We've got, who's probably going to end up in Team 4. We've got Helen Reel. We've got Dave Byrne. We've got Danny. We've got Ali Moody. We've got Nick Bird. And we've got Asset, star of national TV in Russia. Well, not now, but back in the day. Anyway, let's go. Are we picking up numbers already? We're there already. Okay. Number 9, Nick. That's a good shout. All right. Number 9. All right. Where are we? Okay. We're going to go 5. Taryn's giving number 5. That's going to be James Lee. And that is in Team Tao. The Giant team is continuing to beat Giants. Then in, hang on. Number 2. That's Danny. And he's going to go in Sarah's team. Then we've got number 3, Dave Byrne. He's going to go in Jen's team. Oh, my God. You've got Gareth Hodgson and Dave Byrne together. That is going to be carnage. All right, sorry. I digress. Where am I? Hang on. Whoa. Number 1. Ali Moody is going to go in Ella and Stu's team. That's a good addition to the squad. I know that Ella and Stu like a nice beverage of an evening, and Ali Moody is also partial to one, so they could be some kind of, if there's a challenge involving downing gins, I think they'll be right up there, that team. Okay. Then where am I? Lost track now. We just had number 1. Number 8, Asset. She's going to be in Team Tao. Where are we now? Number 3. Nope, that's been done. Number 7, Nick Bird. Not in the same team as his wife. We've got Nick Bird in Sarah Minty's team with Nick Gradwell. And then where am I now? Don't want to get this wrong. Who's the next right number? Number 4, Helen Reel. No, I'm sure it's a fair point, Ella. We've got Helen Reel. She is in Jen Lowe's team. Not in the same team as Stuart, which is good. And then Mel Ring represents Team Ella and Stu. All right. It's been a long journey, guys. It's been a long journey, but we're in to the final group. I tried to keep it as fast as I could, and I think we're doing pretty well. I'm flying through this now. All right, here we are. The final group. We've got a mixed bag here. These are picked from last year's top 10 players. Thanks. Stu's pleased he's not with his wife. The top 10 point scorers in this year. So this contains, we've got Jess Neethling, we've got Rich Harvey, we've got Nadine, we've got Ruby, we've got Fiona Baker, we've got Alex Thompson, and we've got Ben Jones, and you've got Adam Turner. All right, so you're going to get a real mixture of people in this group. I'm going to start the numbers after the one that Shane's just posted. Okay, so we're going to start with Sarah's number there. And we're going from left to right. So number 3 in Ella and Stu's team, you've got Fiona Baker. Now, she will be just about to give birth during the Open, but she has entered the official Open. So, good work. Okay, now this is the great news for Team Jen. She has got the great triumvirate now of testosterone, with Adam joining Gareth and Dave. I mean, they are just literally, that is going to be a tough team to control. Okay, number 5, that's Nadine. She's going to be in Sarah's team. Beautiful. Where are we now? Number 4, Jess is going to be in Team Tao. If it was just a strength event, I think we've got to... Team Tao is just... If it was just... We might have won just basically the heaviest lift. We're going to have a good team there. All right. Sorry, I digress. Where am I? Jesus. Number 4, just that. Number 3. No, number 3's been picked. Number 7, Ruby is in Team Ella and Stu. Now that is another person who will drive people to come to the box, and also is just really good when the events are on. Yeah, you've got 2 athletes. That's the extra athlete. You've got a baby. There's a couple of pregnant there. Where am I? Number 2, Ben Jones goes in Team Tao. Is he the same one as his wife? He is. Ben and Nicola together, which is great because they do some great challenges together. We've got number 6 and number 8 remaining. don't think I've seen it come up yet. No, number 6, number 8 already. Yeah, so you can load the bars for Team Towel, yeah. All right, number 8, Alex Thompson. Now, he may need to be subbed. He's in Sarah's team. He told me today he's leaving because he's having a baby and he's moving to his in-laws. So he might be a sub, last minute sub. And then Rich Harvey is in the testosterone team of Jen Lowe. She is going to have a lot on her hands to manage the whole crowd of boys that she has managed to get together in her squad. All right, I will do my best now to call out each of the teams in order. In the black team, Ella and Stu, they've got Steve Thomas, Helen Milton, Jack Bradstreet, Stuart Wilson, Shane McCall, Eli Keating, Natalia Beer, Lara Connell, Mitch Nicholas, Michael Reeder, Kelly Davis, Kirsty Toohey, Eleanor Evans, Jenny Griffiths, Elena Matzer, Adam Whitehead, Nathan Halgigo, Liz Backhouse, James Wilkinson, Cedar Ferreira, Tom Endersby, Tom Oakley, Alec Thompson, Hattie Smith, Helena Walton Cook, Ali Moody, Mel Ring, Fiona Baker, and Ruby Dugan. In Jen's team, they've got Helen Livingston, Rita Cox, Amy George, Simon Lowe, Gareth Hodgson, Roz Banks, Rachel Fisher, Ryan Palmer, Mike Smith, Noah Massey, Russell Goldman, Chris Moody, Alex Vida, Manon Pulse, Sashin Nayak, Kat Dawson-Smith, Nuria Stain, Susanna Cattell, Chris O'Dell, Carrie Hodgson, Carolyn Heath, Ray Gurgis, Kat Shaw, Andrew George, Ed Morgan, Karen Kipper, Dave Byrne, Helen Reel, Adam Turner, Rich Harvey. Sarah Minty's team, Tara McCall, Nick Grobot, Pete Stevenson, Kathleen Edwards, Stuart Reel-Svidicki, Steve Gannon, Lee Widra, Neville Hempson, Ryan Rook, Rahul Kapoor, Katie Edmondson, Graham Henson, Hadley Thomas, Rachel Sadka, Yash Kapoor, Callum Hartley, Louise McMahon, Rory Hallis, Harry Vedlati, Jack Thompson, Alonia Walsh, sorry Andy, Yoga, I'm not going to pronounce the last name, Imogen Martin, Rose Jenkins, Adam Giles, Sophie Bates, Danielle Tash, Nick Bird, Nadine Aria, and Alex Thompson. And then in Tao's team, we've got Alison Bird, Ben Hill, Maria Jamola, Martin Thorpe, Simon Martin, Anne-Marie Peck, Damien Fisher, Ben Roberts, Russell Hughes, Audrey Giles, John Beasley, Gareth Lloyd, Beverly Coffey, John Sharkey, John Robbins, Adam Cattell, Jerome, Nicola Jones, Paul Calvert, Mike Whitty, James Barkley, Tom Donnelly, John Duca, Sean Ellingworth, Suki Barat, Sally Roper, James Lee, Asset, Jess Needling, and Ben Jones. I don't know how many people that is per team, but over the course of the next few days, I will sort the administration out. These teams will be added onto the Boxmate competitions. I'll also, immediately after this, I will post a screenshot on the Boxmate. I'll do it on the latest news somehow. I'll do some kind of photo on there so you can see that. So we've got the teams on there so you will know who you are going to represent. I'll send the captains all the information, WhatsApps, numbers and stuff, so you can sort of put WhatsApp chat for all of these people. You've got the next, I think what the latest today, but you've got the next, let's say 2 to 3 weeks to get yourselves organised. The first step is working out your team name. This should be something funny, something a little bit rude, but just to be warned, you are going to have to wear that shirt. So try not to do something that rhymes with the C word or none of that. It probably won't be, you won't be wearing that shirt very often. Some people, I mean, I love a rude team name, don't get me wrong. But a team name and a team logo, if you want me to add that to any shirts that you guys want to set yourselves up, I'm gonna sort the shirts out for you guys in terms of getting them organised so you can just basically just buy them. Hopefully I'll set it up on the website. You can just place a big order and order those together. So you haven't got to think about that. You can, if you want to do a team banner, I'll send a little size preference. We're going to try and get a size preference. I know that some people made their own sort of homemade banners. Feel free to do that as well, but there is a size limit. Don't make a giant one that takes up the whole wall. That's it for the draft. I think it worked quite well. I know it's always chaotic, these things, but I enjoyed some of the live chats. I think we've got some really good teams. It's going to be a really fun event. I think the big thing about it is getting those people that you've got at the bottom of your list that were in the like say the group of the lost and the damned. You can round those up, get those in, get more people involved, and make people understand it is fun and they can just contribute by just turning up and working out. It's no different to every single day at the box. The only difference is that at the end of the day, you score some points for your team for come along. If you wear your team colours, even better. And then I will be announcing some challenges over the open weeks that people can get involved in and have some, make themselves look stupid. Last year, we had the burpee challenge. I might try and do something different this year. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. It's Friday night. I'm sitting in the corner of my playroom looking at a car garage, and some more toys that you can't see. Basically, behind the side is carnage. I hope you have a lovely evening. If you've got any questions, please drop me emails, captains or contenders. And I will see lots of you at the box tomorrow morning. I'm excited to start getting that team spirit together and that competitive spirit. And let's get going, guys. Enjoy your Friday night. Have some drinks on me. Well, it's an OBS challenge, so have some glasses of water on me. All right. Take care, guys. Goodbye, Taryn. Goodbye. Where am I? I'm going to close you guys now. Have a good evening, everyone.